Hi everyone, I want to make a little video on how we can create a photo story and how we can also narrate to the photo story. One of the nice things about photo story is being able to add pictures, but one of the great things about photo story is being able to narrate it. So you can almost make your own little documentary. Great for yourself as you're trying to teach concepts and you got lots of pictures that you want to talk about for your students, or even better for your students to be doing almost the same thing. One of the ways I've used this in the past was I've had my students each make a 2 or 3 minute documentary about a certain topic, and this was in computer science. And then we put them all together and we ended up having about a 45-minute video that we could all watch. PhotoStory is a free program available for Microsoft Windows platforms. I want to create a new story, so I'm going to begin my new story. I'm going to click on Next. I'm going to import some pictures. Of an old dog. This is an old dog. His name was Jake. And let me see if I can get all these pictures of Jake here. There's only a few of them, but it'll help us with our example. I want to import these pictures. This little video is not so much an instruction on how to use PhotoStory, but more an instruction on how to do the narration part. With PhotoStory, there's all kinds of editing that you can do. You can rotate your pictures, you can crop your pictures, change the colors. Great program for just making a little photo story or a photo essay. I'm going to click on Next. One of the things that we could do, I could add text to my photos, I could change the font, I could place the text where I want, I could add effects to my picture. But again, I'm just pointing out the narration piece. I'm going to hit Next. Now here's a narration piece. It says you can narrate your story by clicking the red record button. Step through your pictures as you narrate by clicking on a picture on the film strip, and the film strip is down here. As I talk, it's going to record it, and as I move to the next picture, my voice will automatically time it, or the photo story will automatically time it with my voice to get to the next piece. So I'm going to start with the narration. This is an old dog, Jake. Jake was our neighbor's dog when we lived at our old house. Jake was kind of the neighborhood dog. He was quite old, quite hairy, but he would love to just sit with people, and he would kind of walk up and down the street until he found somebody that would pay attention to him. This was a rather hot day when Jake was around, and Jake just wanted to sit in the shade tree. On our front yard, we had a nice big shade tree, and Jake just liked to sit there because it was a nice cool place for him to be, and we'd always give him some dog treats and a bowl of water. Just another shot of Jake. Something must have caught his attention. I can see he's turning his head, so perhaps he's looking at a squirrel right now. And again, he's starting to focus on us a little bit. Here's Jake at night. Even though Jake's eyes may be glowing, Jake was never a mean dog. Jake was always lots of fun, and here we can see him trying to act real tough, but just being this great old pup. That is how I simply create my narration in PhotoStory. I'm going to click on Next. I could add theme music to it, but I really don't need theme music because I've already got sound and I've got the recording of my voice. I'm going to hit Next. And now in PhotoStory, I can save it to my computer. As long as I know where it's going to go in the My Videos section. It's going to be called PhotoStory 1, but I want to call it something I can more readily identify, so I'm going to call it Jake the dog. Asking me what kind of resolution I want or what kind of quality I want for it, and this is fine for this photo story. Other settings that I have here, I can make it higher quality, I can make it smaller, I can make it really tiny with some of these, but what I have here is going to be just fine. I'm going to hit Next. It's going to take a minute to prepare my video, mix the audio to go with my video, and then we can have a look at our video. Generating the video now. Depending on how many slides you have and what type of narration, or if you have music, it's going to take a little bit longer. And when you're done, it usually shows you or gives you the option to view your photo story. It's only 2.25 megs, so not too bad. Let me bring in my video back into here. And we can see that I have my video. I've got the narration to it. It's another quick way for me to make an audio recording, throw it onto my video, and perhaps put it up to YouTube and to use possibly in a flipped classroom.